No, it's not stopping. It's like...
Hey everybody, welcome to the Due North Hot Sauce Challenge. I'm here with Matthew Loudenbach. Say hi to the people, Matt.
Hi.
And we're basically just gonna go through a bunch of wings, eat them up, ask them a couple questions, and we'll see if you can make it all the way to the end. Matt, what's the spiciest thing or the spiciest thing you've ever had?
Probably the spiciest thing I ever had is blazing wings, which I was just told is like lines up somewhere like not near the end.
How was your experience with that?
I did it once and didn't do it again, so.
Cool, well, let's get started. Our first sauce is Sweet Baby Ray's hot sauce.
It's been applied?
It has,
Okay.
it's for 12 hours. Been smoking that wing.
Smoke a brisket for like 12 hours.
All right, so what is your favorite song to sing in Due North?
Well, that really narrows it down because I don't really sing.
It's true. If you didn't know, Matt's the beatboxer.
Yeah, they don't let me sing. My favorite one, probably to sing, that I actually sang on was during like our holiday rep. A song called Winter Song I really liked. But my favorite one right now to VP is really hard, but we just got a new arrangement of Greedy by Ariana Grande.
Super good.
It was really hard to learn, but it's fun. It's fun to VP that one.
Cool. And kind of taking a step back, how'd you get into acapella music? Is there anything that was just like, oh, I've always wanted to do it, or it just sort of fell into your lap, so to speak?
It kind of, so going to Eau Claire, it kind of just happened, like seeing acapella was such a big part at Eau Claire, of Eau Claire music, so just seeing the other groups perform, I just saw them perform and I was like, I want to be there, I want to be up on stage doing that. And it was super cool that they only did it with their voices. So just seeing good groups perform made me want to do it.
All right, so we're ready for number 2. Conquer that wing like a champ. This next one is the classic by Hot Ones, a little over 1,000 Scoville units.
Easy.
So Matt, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Probably Germany, only because that's like where my family's from, and it's interesting culture there I'd love to experience. It'd be cool to visit like different places, like where the Berlin Wall was and all that stuff, like just seeing the history of it. Otherwise just have a lot of German beer brats.
Cool. And so I know that this is probably an easy question to ask, but what's the worst hairstyle you've ever had?
The worst hairstyle, so if you know me, you know that I used to straighten my hair when I was younger. I had really long hair and used to straighten it. That's actually not the worst hairstyle I had.
Yeah?
When I was in middle school, I had really long hair, like down to my shoulders, and I did the middle part, like around my, and I was in middle school and hadn't fully learned what a shower was yet. So I just had like greasy long hair that outlined my pimple-covered face.
Pull up the picture.
If you can find one.
Oh, we'll find one.
It makes me scared, the amount of spice that I'm feeling already. It's not spicy yet, but...
Okay.
Oh,
Well, this third one, we're kicking it up a little bit more with Secret Aardvark.
I've actually tried a little bit of this one and it wasn't too bad, but very little bit.
So, what is your favorite album? Favorite EP, favorite song even?
Favorite album? Right now, I guess I've been super hooked on Prince's Purple Rain. So I think overall it's just a killer album, like from start to finish, fantastic.
Cool. What's the best track on that one?
I'm a fan of Purple Rain.
What topic could you spend hours talking about?
The Legend of Zelda series. I could literally spend hours and hours talking about anything about it.
Perfect, because we have a couple questions coming up with this next sauce that have to do exactly with that.
Whoa!
We did not plan this, I assure you. So this fourth one, Los Calientes.
Ooh,
Also by Hot Ones.
spicy.
Yeah. So speaking of Zelda, what is your favorite and least favorite Legend of Zelda game?
Least favorite has to be one of the Four Swords games that they had for Game Boy Advance. They're just not... They're not great. I'm assuming we're not talking about those weird CDI.
No,
cartoon
CDI, that's
ones.
an easy one.
Yeah.
I guess that's worth a kiss, huh? Ha! I won!
The Four Swords I did not like. My favorite, probably a tie between Majora's Mask and The Wind Waker. The Wind Waker, I think I put the most time into, so I know that one really well. But Majora's Mask just hits that nostalgia button.
Sure. And so switching back to music, what is the most difficult thing about being a vocal percussionist?
For me, it's been not getting complacent and just assuming that, oh, no one's gonna hear the drum part, so I don't have to like work at it. Yeah, I would say that's the most difficult thing for me is just understanding that, yes, I could sit in the background and no one would notice if I did a great job compared to a good job, but it's not as fun to just sit back and do a good job when you could do a great job.
There you go. Quote of the year, Matt Lauterbach. So this fifth sauce, I might need some help pronouncing it maybe. Klohekin? Perfect! Alright, I'm so good.
It's good enough for me.
Yeah. Take a chomp.
Okay.
So, what is your favorite TV show of all time?
There are so many I like TV shows. I really like the show Lost. It got weird at the end of the show, but it's a show that I really enjoyed.
How you doing?
It's getting a little spicy.
Let's spice things up with what your favorite karaoke song is.
A favorite karaoke song? I don't sing karaoke too often, so it's probably the one that I've sang the most is Mr. Brightside by the Killers, just because it's a nice, easy one. But I think if I were ever to go, I've been singing a lot of Britney Spears in my car, so I think that would be what I'd try next.
Cool. And what's your guilty pleasure song?
Probably I would have to go again with Mr. Brightside because if people have been like you always see those memes. People talk about like every white person when Mr. Brightside comes on, and that's me.
Matt, we're going into our sixth wing right here. It's the black garlic Carolina Reaper sauce.
Ooh.
I actually really, really love this sauce. This would be one I just get forever until I die. Great taste. A little hot?
It does taste really good, but it is a little hot too.
Cool. So if you could steal credit for any great piece of art, like song, film, book, whatever, any work, what would it be?
Oh Jesus Christ. I would probably try to like some famous the sculpture or not sculpture, the painting on the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah,
Just stealing if I could steal that. Ooh. Oh.
What's your favorite board game to play with friends?
Favorite board game? I really like either Betrayal. That's always a fun one. Also, a game called Avalon. It's like a hidden identity game. Involves lying to your friends and accusing them of things that they may or may not have done. It's really fun.
All right, Matt.
Oh God.
We're up to number 7.
This one.
The bomb.
I'm gonna do one of these.
So has that been your first swing?
Yes.
All right. I just want to watch you hear this one. It's a healthy bite. All right. So, what was ruined because it got so popular?
Oh man. What was ruined because it got so popular?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. This was really bad. Probably. This is. Oh, well, you were right. It is hard to think. Probably. Oh, it's not stopping. It's like it's not. There is no relief. Probably like I don't know if you can see the tears in my eyes, but probably like stupid things like dance moves, like for example like dabbing. I think got people did it so much and now that's why it's like such a stupid thing.
So what has been your most embarrassing moment while performing?
My most embarrassing moment while performing, probably when I first got into my college a cappella group, we had a gig. Oh, had a gig. It hurts when I laugh. It makes it worse. We had a gig that was in front of like an international audience, and it was my first time like singing my solo song. And there was a moment where we had a key change, and I was the only one singing at that key change. My voice cracked like it's never cracked before or since. It was terrible.
Well, you conquered the bomb.
Oh,
Should I take a victory drink right there? And we'll go on to the next one, which is zombie apocalypse.
right.
So, Matt, if you were the CEO of a company, what's one thing that you would make mandatory in the office? And what's one thing that you would ban outright?
Mandatory in the office, no shoes. Everybody take
What?
off your shoes at the door. There's little cubbies that everybody has. Put your shoe in a cubby, put both of them in the cubby, and walk around without shoes on.
What's the hate for shoes?
It's not a hate, it's like just more comfy. If you get like a nice carpet, and then everybody walks on the nice carpet and they can feel it on their feet. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm digging into the yogurt right now. And what's one thing that you would ban?
I would ban looking at each other in the eyes, because I think
Okay.
it would make it interesting. If you look at someone in the eye, if you look at me in the eyes, you will be fired.
All right. This next one, our ninth wing, is ex horesco. Which, did I pronounce that right? I'm so good at this, guys. All right. Take a
You tell
bite.
that the hot sauce hit my brain on that last swing?
But it hasn't hit your spirits.
What's this called?
It's called ex horesco.
Oh. That's not too bad. Yeah.
All right. So, if you could witness any event of the past, present, or future, what would it be?
I would. Oh God. I would probably want to go and witness something, maybe like the first like TV broadcast or like the mission to the moon happened. Like to be able to see that would be super cool.
And then, tons of people have a good app idea. Do you have anyone that springs to mind? What would be a
A
killer
good app idea. I do. I just don't know if I should say it. Like, I don't want people stealing it. The technology is not here yet, so I guess going back to that last question.
Okay.
Once technology gets there, it's something I would go out in the future to see. You open the app, you press a button on your phone, and as you're talking to somebody, like you call somebody, it's like an app that just runs in the background. As you're talking to somebody on the phone, you can get a little like bing bing, and you like look at your phone as you're talking to them, and it pulls up an exact menu of what they've eaten that day. What they've eaten that day. So that way you could be like, what'd you have for lunch? And they'd be like, oh, I don't know, but it was super good. Because you know that happens every day to all of us. Then you will be able to just look, it'll pop up on your phone, and you can say, oh, you had poison poured on hot wings for lunch, for example. Or you had jelly donut.
What?
All right, Matt. Last one. We have The Last Dab, also by Hot Ones. Real quick, you want to put a little extra bit on this one?
Yeah, I do.
All right. In true Hot Ones tradition, I'll let you do it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What if I put too much?
Then it'll be funnier.
No, it won't.
Feel free to get a little love tap too.
Get on there. Is that good?
Sure. All right. So, if you won the lottery, what would be the first thing that you would do?
If I won the lottery, I would pay off my student loans. I'll buy a new car. I would take a bath in it and all the money. I know you asked the first thing, I just gave you 3 things, but I would probably try to do those as soon as possible in that order.
And our last question for you, what is something that you're looking forward to do with Due North in 2019?
I'm looking forward to just getting a lot more gigs and getting our name out there a lot more, performing a lot more than we have been.
Well, Matt, you did it. You ate all the wings. You only cried a little bit. Congratulations. If you want to know more about Matt, all of his info is down below in the description or in the video. I haven't decided yet. and come back for another Due North Hot Sauce Challenge.
Nice.
Raise a glass or two to